What's up, everyone? This is Ryan at Cost Customs. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Today I got my exhaust in from Cami Speed. Got the HKS. I'm going to be putting that on my 2020 Corolla hatchback. So I'm going to do a unboxing, an install video, and also a review. So stay tuned. All right, everyone. Here's the box. I'm going to go ahead and open it up. You guys are seeing it just as I am. Big shout out to Cami Speed. They were really quick with the shipping. Did not expect it to come this quick. Packaged pretty nicely. This is the HKS Legamax Sport. Tips are pretty nice. I would suggest putting it on like a cardboard box or something like that so it doesn't get all scratched up until you're ready to go ahead and install it. This is just the cat back. Flanges are welded really nicely. Pretty solid. Nice. We also got in here some stickers, some new exhaust hanger mounts, another gasket, some hardware, some cool stickers and stuff. Alright, so I got the car up on some ramps. You can also use jacks and place them on the lift points on the vehicle. There's this little tabs here. Just practice good safety. Do not go under a car only supported by a jack. Put stands under there, put them on rams, set the parking brake, take all your precautions. Just be safe, guys. So before we go ahead and install the exhaust, here are the tools you're going to need. I would highly recommend having a 3/8 cordless impact. That helps a lot. 14mm wrench. Also, you can use a ratchet with a 14mm socket on there. But the good thing is the factory exhaust as well as the aftermarket exhaust all have the same, they're all the same size. So that makes it pretty easy. You don't really need much. So give me a minute and we'll get going. All right, so it's going to be a little hard to work on it as well as take the video at the same time, but right behind the driver's side door, passenger side door, either or, right in the front, you're going to see about midway in the vehicle, you got your flange here right after the catalytic converter. You're going to want to take these two 14mm flange bolts off, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I will be right back. All right, so I got the two bolts out of the flange. Now just work your way back about a foot, and you're gonna have this exhaust mount here. Best way to do is they have exhaust clamp pliers. I unfortunately don't have any with me at the moment. They're in my other toolbox. But what you're gonna wanna do, maybe a little hard to see. What you're gonna wanna do is just pull on the bottom of the hanger itself. Very, soft. There we go. And you're just going to want to slide it right out of there. So we got that free now. And I'll move my way back. All right, so now we're just behind the rear doors. This is right under the gas tank. We have one more mount here. You're going to want to take this and do the same thing. All right, so we got that one off. Now we're gonna come all the way to the back of the car. If we look up, we got one more there and one more on this side. You're going to want to take those off as well, and just be sure it doesn't fall on you. Lower it down slowly. It would be very helpful to have another person at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I will show you when I'm done. All right, so there are also 2 other hangers or bushings that came with the new exhaust. This is the factory one that came off. If you look, it's slightly, if you line up the holes, slightly smaller than the other, and this is to help tuck the new exhaust up closest to the bumper instead of it hanging down. So I'd strongly recommend using those. You're just going to do the same thing and just pull it right off of the exhaust hanger. One other thing I would recommend, definitely keep the old exhaust for a while, especially with this being so new. This is a 2020. If you ever have to bring it to the dealer and they cause any problems, or say avoided any warranty or anything like that, this is easy enough where you can install the original one back up and take it into the dealership. So I strongly advise doing that. All right, so now for the install. I put the pipe up there in the hanger just to kind of, help me hold this a little bit. Before you go bolt this up, make sure that you have the exhaust gasket between the catalytic converter and the new pipe. You're going to want to just hold this up, put it in reverse order, go ahead and thread your bolts back in there. I will do that and be right back. All right, so I got my bolts in, both sides. Got the hanger on. I'm going to work my way back to the other hanger. My recommendation is to not tighten everything right now. Always start at the front and work your way back. Make sure everything fits right. You can make some adjustments. Then you start at the front, tighten it, work your way back, make any adjustments that you need, and that's usually the easiest way to go about it. All right, so we're at the second hanger now. Just gonna bring it over. Kind of hard to work with one hand. Slide it in the hanger like so, and then we will move on to putting the muffler on, as well as the exhaust gasket back here. All right, so first install your hangers that came with the new exhaust, one on each side. And then you're gonna wanna grab your other exhaust gasket that came with the new exhaust. Slide that over right here. Make sure that stays on. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna hang the exhaust on the back spots first, the back hangers. That way this is held up and we can easily put the bolts in and tighten those up at the end of the pipe here. All right, so we got the exhaust up here. Both hangers are in and secured. We're gonna make sure our gasket's in place. Bring this over and we will thread. Put our bolts through the flange. One washer goes on that side, and then the flat washer, lock washer, and then the nut. Do that on both sides. All right, now we're back up here at the front. We're gonna tighten the flange right behind the cat down. Those are tight. That hanger good. That one's good. Now we'll work our way to the back. All right, now we're at the back flange. This is where your wrench will come in handy. It'll help you hold the back of the nut while we tighten the other side. All right, so we got this back flange all tightened up. Everything is solid. I don't hear any rattles or anything like that. Just want to double check everything. And I'm gonna go ahead and take it off of the rams and go ahead and get it started. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. There will be more content and new stuff being uploaded. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and follow my Instagram. It's Koffs, KOFFS_ customs with a K, KUSTOMZ. Just remember, be cool, stay safe. Thanks guys.